to the Super Bowl. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Pass play now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That finds Burks, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Another one for Cook. He'll cobble together a yard there. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Cook. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a James Cook touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 3rd down. Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Cook calls it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Amendola able to put it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. He's got a gain of 6 there. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of comes down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. Panther 11,
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And that is a touchdown. The Bisons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Blitz coming here. Allen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Hesco. It's a touchdown. strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bisons take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
56, 56.
They'll go. Allen. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 range. Here we go, set. Curve 19.
Back to the air, following the pick 6. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing from the gun here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Bisons take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Scooped up by the defense. And they'll return it for a touchdown. The Bisons will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Well, Brocky, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Here's Slide to try the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Complete to Coleman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 47, getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings them to 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Connects with Cook. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run it with Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. They get 37 on the play. And it'll give them a 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Bisons push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now it's Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bisons take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. That throw finds Kittle. Get some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Completed to Pollard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. They've got possession, just 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Second and 6 coming up here. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying again with Pollard. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Bisons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
He's got the squiver. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out there trying for 2. Allen looking to throw this. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running right, here's Pollard. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. Another big rip for him. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your
and the catch is made for the touchdown. The Bisons put up even more points in a win. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Toronto. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They've got to keep moving quick here. Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Connection made to Coleman. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo! And now the Bills going for 2 again. He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Pass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So something